You double-check your bag one final time before heading to the airport. Shoes, headphones, toothpaste under 3.4 ounces. Everything looks good. You're confident this will be a smooth security screening. Then you're standing at the TSA checkpoint watching an agent drop your protein powder into the confiscation bin. Or explaining why your smart luggage can't board the plane. Or discovering that your prescription medication needs additional documentation you don't have. Sound frustrating? You're not alone. In 2025, TSA is flagging more everyday items than ever before, and many experienced travelers are getting caught completely off guard. We're not talking about obvious prohibited items. These are things most people consider perfectly normal travel essentials. The problem is that security technology and regulations have evolved faster than public awareness. Items that sailed through checkpoints last year are now triggering searches, delays, and confiscations. Here are the 11 common items TSA will confiscate in 2025, including one that might be sitting in your medicine cabinet right now. Protein powder and kitchen staples. That innocent-looking pouch of whey protein for your morning workout routine? TSA now sees it as a potential security concern. Any powder-like substance over 12 ounces, about the size of a standard soda can, triggers additional screening and possible confiscation. This includes items most people never consider suspicious. Protein powder, flour, pancake mix, baby formula, powdered drink mixes, and even those green superfood powders popular with health-conscious travelers. The issue isn't the content. It's that certain powders can mimic explosive signatures under current scanner technology. Unlabeled containers create even bigger problems. Travelers report significant security delays for carrying containers of powdered greens or electrolyte supplements without clear labeling. TSA agents are trained to err on the side of caution, meaning your harmless nutritional supplements could derail your travel schedule. What you need to do is keep powders under 12 ounces per container, place them in separate bins during screening, and be prepared to explain what they are. Better yet, pre-portion what you need into clearly labeled smaller containers. This saves time and reduces the chance of losing expensive supplements. Smart luggage battery problems. You invested $400 in that sleek smart suitcase with GPS tracking, USB charging ports, and remote locking. It's the perfect travel companion until you discover TSA's non-removable battery ban. If your smart luggage battery can't be removed without tools, TSA will confiscate the entire bag, even at check-in. This rule exists because non-removable lithium-ion batteries pose fire risks in cargo holds where crew members can't access them if problems develop. Major luggage brands, including some high-end manufacturers, had to redesign models specifically because of this regulation. Before traveling with smart luggage, verify that batteries can be removed without tools. Pack removable batteries in your carry-on, or be prepared to leave expensive luggage behind. Some airlines now require photo documentation proving battery removability. Check manufacturer websites and airline policies before departing. Specialty water bottles. Reusable water bottles seem like the epitome of eco-friendly travel, but certain designs are now flagging TSA attention. Security agents are particularly concerned about bottles with hidden compartments designed to store pills, supplements, or powders. Some popular bottle brands now include detachable pill holders or concealed storage spaces that travelers don't even realize exist. To security screeners, double-walled bases and opaque sections can appear suspicious, triggering additional inspection and possible confiscation. The problem isn't necessarily the hidden compartment itself. It's that TSA agents don't have time to investigate whether contents are legal or properly documented. When in doubt, they confiscate first and ask questions later. Stick to clear, single-compartment bottles without detachable bases or opaque linings. Always empty bottles completely before security screening. If your bottle has any special features or compartments, be prepared to explain their purpose clearly and quickly. High-capacity external batteries. Business travelers and digital nomads often carry external batteries to power laptops during long flights. However, if your battery pack exceeds 100 watt-hours, it's banned without specific airline approval. Batteries over 160 watt-hours are prohibited entirely. The challenge is that TSA agents won't calculate watt-hours for you. If labeling is unclear or missing, your device gets pulled regardless of actual capacity. Many travelers discover this rule only when expensive battery packs disappear into confiscation bins. To determine capacity, multiply volts times amp hours to get watt hours. If that number exceeds 100, you need airline permission before travel. Never pack power banks or spare batteries in checked luggage. They must travel in carry-on bags only. Keep backup charging options available, especially for essential devices. Consider multiple smaller batteries instead of one large unit, as this provides flexibility and reduces the risk of total power loss. Weapon-resembling toys. Family travelers face increasing scrutiny over toys that remotely resemble weapons. TSA has expanded its definition of alarming items to include plastic swords, toy guns, lightsabers, foam nunchucks, and even superhero figurines with removable miniature weapons. The agency's position is clear. If an item could cause alarm or confusion, it doesn't fly. This applies regardless of the toy's intended recipient. TSA agents won't make exceptions for children's gifts or collector's items. Entire family trips have been delayed because forgotten toy weapons were discovered in backpacks. Anything resembling a firearm, even in bright neon colors, triggers immediate flagging and extensive screening. Collectible items worth hundreds of dollars regularly end up in confiscation bins. Before traveling with children or bringing gifts, carefully inspect all bags for toy weapons. Consider shipping valuable collectibles separately or purchasing replacements at your destination, rather than risking confiscation of expensive items. Camping and outdoor gear. Adventure travelers heading to national parks or international hiking destinations face new restrictions on camping equipment. TSA now classifies many outdoor items as dual-use tools, with potential security implications. Tent stakes are considered potential weapons. Fuel canisters are absolutely prohibited. Even certain stove components may trigger scrutiny due to sharp edges or mechanical complexity. One experienced hiker lost a $300 ultralight camping stove because of a small adapter TSA deemed unsafe. For valuable gear, ship items to your destination rather than risking confiscation. Purchase inexpensive camping supplies locally when possible. Never attempt to fly with fuel, flammable liquids, or pressurized gas containers under any circumstances. Prescription medication issues. This category particularly affects travelers over 40 who often manage multiple prescriptions. Certain medications now trigger flags at security checkpoints due to active ingredients appearing on controlled substance watch lists. Sleep aids like Zolpidem, Ambien, anti-anxiety medications, pain relievers containing codeine, and even some over-the-counter allergy medications can cause problems. If TSA finds these medications unlabeled or in generic pill organizers, confiscation and additional screening become likely. The consequences extend beyond inconvenience. Travelers may face temporary detention, while agents verify prescription legitimacy. This is especially problematic for international travel, where medication regulations vary significantly between countries. Always travel with original prescription bottles and bring copies of prescriptions, plus doctor's letters when possible. Declare medications before screening rather than after problems arise. Don't transfer pills to unmarked containers or weekly pill organizers for travel purposes. Electronic device batteries. Electric razors, toothbrushes, and grooming clippers face new scrutiny based on internal battery specifications. TSA has begun pulling devices that use non-standard lithium batteries not clearly approved for air travel. Many older or international models use battery types that don't display clear watt-hour ratings, forcing TSA agents to make judgment calls. When specifications are unclear, agents typically err on the side of caution and confiscate devices. This particularly affects travelers who rely on specific medical devices or specialized grooming equipment. Losing essential items at security can disrupt daily routines and health management, especially for longer trips. Verify that electronic devices display clear battery specifications showing TSA-compliant watt-hour ratings. Bring backup options for essential items, particularly medical devices. Keep all battery-powered items in carry-on luggage rather than checked bags. Food packaging problems. Homemade meals and snacks face restrictions based on packaging choices rather than food content. TSA scanners cannot penetrate aluminum foil, causing agents to flag any densely wrapped items for manual inspection. Foil-wrapped sandwiches, burritos, or even chocolate bars trigger full bag searches that can consume significant time. While the food itself isn't prohibited, the screening delays can cause missed connections and travel stress. The solution is straightforward but requires advanced planning. Use clear plastic wrap, glass containers, or parchment paper instead of aluminum foil. These materials allow X-ray penetration while protecting food during travel. Consider TSA-friendly packaging as part of your travel preparation routine. The small extra effort prevents delays and ensures smooth security screening for you and fellow passengers. Spiritual and cultural items. International and culturally diverse travelers face challenges with religious or spiritual items that lack clear documentation. TSA flags spiritual powders, incense, and herbal blends due to concerns about unmarked substances and flammable materials. Items with strong scents, unclear labeling, or unfamiliar appearances often trigger additional conversations with security personnel. Some travelers have lost irreplaceable sacred items simply because screeners weren't familiar with specific cultural objects or practices. This isn't about religious discrimination. It's about security protocols that don't always account for cultural diversity. However, the practical impact can be significant for travelers carrying meaningful spiritual items. Pack cultural and religious items carefully with clear labeling when possible. Place them in carry-on luggage and be prepared to explain their significance respectfully. Consider declaring special items early in the screening process to avoid misunderstandings. The hidden overstuffed bag rule. Even when your carry-on meets official size and weight requirements, overstuffing can still trigger rejection. Airlines and TSA are cracking down on bags with bulging zippers, external attachments, or hanging accessories that prevent proper fit in sizing bins. External items like pillows, blankets, charging cables, and accessories contribute to this problem. Gate agents use physical fit tests rather than just published measurements to determine bag acceptance. Always zip down expansion panels, detach external items, and test actual fit at home before traveling. Don't give airlines reasons to impose additional fees that can exceed your original ticket cost. Understanding these evolving TSA regulations protects both your belongings and your travel schedule. The key is staying informed about changes that affect everyday items most travelers consider completely normal. Have you been caught off guard by any of these TSA restrictions? What everyday items have caused unexpected delays during your travels? Share your experiences in the comments below. Your insights help fellow travelers avoid similar problems. If you found this video helpful, please hit that like button and subscribe to Journey Tips for more practical travel advice. Share this with anyone who travels regularly. These updates could save them from costly surprises and security delays. Thanks so much for watching. Safe travels, and I'll see you on the next Journey Tips.